that very hot and also moist air mass and some cooler and drier air. It's more dense farther off to the north and west that slices into it and helps get all these storms started. So for Tuesday, some of those areas we'll have to watch still along that boundary for the possibility of some additional severe weather, but also for some of the threats presented by that very hot air mass. We have heat advisories in effect for a good portion of the upper Midwest and the northern plains, an excessive heat warning, eastern parts of the Dakotas and into southern Minnesota. That includes the Twin Cities right there, Minneapolis, an excessive heat warning, meaning that this is dangerous heat that you really need to be aware of. Take breaks if you're working outside or spending outside tomorrow afternoon, the early part of the evening. You really need to stay hydrated too, and just watch your body. Watch for some of the signs of heat exhaustion and heat stroke.
I'm Amy Freeze. Welcome to Fox Weather's YouTube page. We have more great videos on the way, so make sure to subscribe to stay updated on all things weather.